Hello and welcome back. We're now on episode 3 of my Strixcraft Magitech. I cleaned this up a little bit, put glass there instead of the cobble, uh, put some casings around my belt there, and I've got a few things I'm wanting to do right off the bat. First and foremost, time to upgrade this backpack some so I've got more room. I do, of course, still have items in there, but those stay when you do it. I made sure I'm not going to be running out of torches anytime soon while I'm down there. Speaking of, I still have torches there. And go ahead and make my diamond pickaxe. I hopefully won't be using that too much, but I'll definitely need it for obsidian, because I'm wanting to go to the Nether. I planted down some trees up here, cleared some of the tall grass. I've already harvested those, but I left my 16 bamboo out here planted. No, missed a few of these. So, bamboo is not an issue right now. Neither is wood, which is good. I was thinking about starting out with an airship, but I think maybe the gyrocopter would be a better way to start. It's just 2 sails, a propeller, and 2 hulls, which are a lot easier to get than the 6 sails and everything else I'm going to need for the airship. Put this in here. And I've already filled up that box. Accidentally pulled out that cascading. I don't want that. I did some more mining. I've got a lot of blocks of copper up here. A little bit of iron and everything, but let's see, I'm going to need 6 iron and a bunch of wood for that right off the bat, as well as 5 more. Iron. This is just going to be a bunch of wool. I'm going to need 6 string and 12 carpet. So let's see here. Let's grab all of this. 3, 6, 9, 12. There's the carpet I need. And throw the wool into here to get the string that I need. I had gone out and gotten some more wool, so easily enough done. So let's see. Just need one of those. And 12 logs to be able to get these. One more, come on. Now I can make my 2 sails, and then I can put this thing together. Gyrocopter is nice, but you have to have food for that. And I need another sword. So let's make another stone sword for now. They don't last very long, but they get the job done. I do have plenty of food. 64 melon slices, 3 cooked mutton, and 28 cooked pork chop, because I went out exploring a little bit as well as mining. So I went further out this way, came back around. I went near the village, but I still haven't gone there yet. So actually, let's go ahead and use the gyrocopter to go over there. Let's go check out that village. Gotta push off. There we go. I love immersive aircraft. These are fun. Forgot that I had a cape. Okay, so there's something else that I was going to be looking for and just noticed. So let's go ahead and park down here. And I'll go ahead and grab some obsidian. We all know that's going to take some time. So I will just go ahead and pick this up and pause real quick while I'm getting this, so as not to waste everyone's time. I will go ahead and get started on camera though, so that we can see how I get about doing these things. Oh, forever this does take. But there, throw the water down, and then it just pushes me along and makes sure that any lava still under here does not pop me. So yeah, I'm going to pause this. I'll come back when I have like 14 or so of this, and I'm moving on to the village. Alright, so that's enough for my portal and a couple more left over, like 6 left over. Only need 10 for the portal. I don't think I'd quite have enough flat territory to get this taken off, but we can try if I don't fall in a hole first. Let's just place that there. Gonna need to eat some food first. Alright. Now, can I take off from up here? Just enough room. From up here we can get a pretty good view on things. There's some more tomatoes. Some more gray flowers right down there next to those trees. And over here should be a flat enough area large enough to take back off. So I'll just keep that in mind. Let's see what's around here. Hi there, Mr. Golem. I don't feel like tackling you. I can find much more iron just going out and sifting around. So this will let me teleport back to my little cave home since I have a waste stone there. And I'll leave this one here because this village doesn't look terribly messed up, which is a unique thing if you ask me. I'll take the saddle too. Run to your hobes. Well, I don't need the leather armor now, but I might come back later and take that because with the cutting board, I can turn that back into leather. So nothing interesting over there. I haven't seen this house before. Ah, it's from immersive engineering. So I'll take a little bit of this stuff. I'll take that immersive engineering lantern. And that one. And I should probably grab these crates too, actually. Because they are pretty nice, movable storage. So I can throw all of this in here. Knock that up, and it's still all there. Love immersive engineering for things like that. Clay, I've already grabbed up a decent bit of clay, but I'll take it. Clay is infinitely useful. Oh, it's a little table. I don't think they're going to have anything on their farms that I want. This is not one of the villages that tends to have potatoes. Which is pretty much the only thing I'm missing. See, I don't think the village goes up on top of there at all. But I did see some hay bales over here. Grab those. I didn't see any other hay anywhere around here. And yeah, it's all wheat crops. They don't even have carrots planted over here. And yeah, though the roads go back this direction, there's no more village here. Go ahead and get up on top of it for a good view. So the village is just right there. It's actually not terribly messed up. So I might be coming back at a later date and using this village for things. Maybe cleaning up what mess up it does have. Getting myself some villagers for trading and such. Did I check this one? I didn't check this one. It has a brewing stand in it, but I'll leave that for the cleric. What do you have for trades? Rotten flesh for emeralds. That's not bad. Because I'll always wind up with an overabundance of rotten flesh. Okay, so we have checked everything here. Time to teleport back. Yep. I'll go ahead and grab some extra melons, why not? Now, what I'm thinking about with my portal is I have never done another portal over at spawn. So I'm going to go right over here to where I marked spawn at and build it over there and see what the nether spawn looks like. I'm definitely going to have to do some farming very soon. Especially if I'm flying around in this thing and using up my hunger to fly. But the great thing about this is it works fairly safely in the nether. I didn't bring a very important thing. I do not have a flint and steel. I am silly to have forgotten that. So let's just go ahead and fly back and go get that. Yeah, I put that pretty much right where I marked. This is like a boat, a two-seater, so I could also use it to snag animals, to put together animal farms. That said, I'm kind of in some weird hills over here, and it's going to be interesting trying to find ways to do different farms. Maybe some terraces, I don't know. I do have a flint and steel in here because I took it from that partial nether portal back in the beginning. Let's go ahead and put that away. Throw these in here. And I'll go ahead and put some of this stuff away. Except for the wheat, which I'm just going to go ahead and toss all of that into here. That'll give me seeds and flour. Let's just go ahead and throw all that in there. Like I said, I had gotten some clay earlier. I don't think I'll be needing my diamond pick. Let's not put it at risk. That's 3 of my 4 diamonds I have in there. But no, I always find some way to take off and run away from my spawn. This is the first time I'm trying to stay near it. And I'm not even sure how long I'll be trying to stay near it. At some point I'll be making my nature's compass and going looking for things, and who knows, I might find a place I'd rather build. If I could find some stony peaks somewhere, that would definitely have me uprooting myself. I like stony peaks biomes. Definitely a better place to set up mines. Okay, here we go. This little trip a little bit deeper. It's not like I earned my passage. Ooh. I do not like this spawn. I'm gonna have to do some work clearing things out, so I've got a runway. see if I can get waypoint properly in here. And that put it up above me, didn't it? Yeah, I guess that's why I might need the waypoint thing that I took off. So let's go back into options, controls, keybinds. Looking for new waypoint, I think was the name of the option. Waypoint manager. I don't think that was it. Can come back if I don't find new waypoint. New waypoint. Here we go. Let's go ahead and put that as quotation apostrophe. That's what it is. So home portal confirm, and that should set it, yeah, right there next to it. Okay. So let's make sure this is wide enough and long enough for me to be able to just take off. Might help to have some torches down in here just for a little bit more light. Okay, take this edge off too. Fortunately, I am going to need Nether rack for blaze spawners and a few other things. I do have everything on me to make another stone pick, don't I? I do not. Okay, so I guess I'm just using my iron pick while I'm in here. I think this is far enough. Not mean to hit my airship. Just enough space, okay. So let's fly on out here and see if I can find me another fortress. Right there. How about that? Okay. Coming back up here to this roof is definitely a good runway. Okay, I can drop down here. Bone blocks. Inside the Nether fortress because it spawned in the Soul Sand Valley. That's fascinating. Okay, I see you guys. And hey, looky there. The bone blocks are already coming in handy. So I should probably actually use netherrack for that. Bone blocks are a bit more expensive. Have more uses. Hi guys. Knock knock. Come on, let's have a party. You guys can even drop me some extra stone swords. Just got my first wither skeleton skull. Nice. I knew you were around there. You're not sneaking. More coal. Mana regeneration will be useful once I start getting into magical things. Iron, building horns. Might need one of those in a little bit. Wixie token. Let's just clean some of this up here. I do not like you, little lady gas thing. Wilden spikes, already have a saddle. hearing crazy shit. And it's very dark in here. Light it up a little bit. Okay. Come on, follow me back here. I don't want to fight you on even terms. I don't have any milk. I see you over there. I heard you first. Okay. Try to keep an eye out because I know there's another one around here somewhere. Keep hearing him. Ooh, glowstone, gonna need that. Come on, you bonies. Oh, ouch. He withered me. That hurt. He's got a backpack. And armor. And health boost, and fire resist. And, oh my god. He's as amped up as that zombie that killed me in episode 1. Or more so. A harder enemy to start with. Alright, a copper backpack. Not the greatest thing, but it's got some iron in it. And it is an extra pack. I'll take it. I see a blaze spawner over there. I didn't bring a press or anything with me. Let's just sneak over here, grab this. Piece of a fossil. But yeah, I'm gonna have to take off and come back with blaze burners. Because I highly doubt I'm gonna find a random press set up in here. And this down here looking kind of like a amethyst geode just reminded me of something else, so let's get some nether quartz. I don't know what I keep hearing, but it's creeping me out. What's down here? That is a zombie chicken. Chicken yucky. Alright. Gold backpack. That's as good as the one I've already got on. That's pretty cool. More nether wart. I've already got some of that. So let's just go ahead and back out of here. Oh god. I wasn't expecting you to see away from your spawner, sir. Oh god. No. So I came out of that with a blaze rod anyway. An extra backpack. That is pretty cool. So let's just... This should be more than enough space. There is home. Now let's see if I can actually land back in that narrow corridor. Yeah, that's not so bad. I will consider that a successful run. A fortress and blaze spawners. Some decent loot and things I'll need. So let's just run back over here. And I could fly back over there, but yeah, let's just do that. I didn't make this to just be running around everywhere, did I? I've got a perfect little landing strip out here already. This does drain some saturation in food, though. All right. So let's go ahead and set these down here. That's why I really like these backpacks. Get the stuff out of here that I don't directly need in here. I'll keep that and the golden armor. Now just shove all this in here. And I do need cobblestone. Not what I meant to do. Let's go ahead and make a stone pick. So I can move this back over. And I put away my diamond pick. There it is. Let's just go ahead and shove that in my backpack. And then, speaking of that first zombie that popped out down here in the caves and messed me up, I went and lit up the area that he fell from. And I found a geode in there that I wanted to crack open on camera. I also lit up that area up there where the creeper had come from. Nobody wants to play creeper games. Yeah, came down here, lit all this up. Lo and behold, a geode. That simple block of amethyst. I'm going to make sure I don't break any budding amethyst on the way in. Let's take these one at a time. I think it might actually grab even ones that aren't ready. And apparently this cave keeps going. Hey, some gold. And skelly sounds. I think I've got enough copper now. Is there another one up here? Is this a dual geode? Awesome. Oh. Yes, it is a double. Stacked right on top of each other. At least I'm going back down through there. I'll get that one that fell. Did not mean to break that one back there, but hey, I opened up another bedding. So it could be worse. I think these are like loaded in the whole time I'm up at my cave base. 'Cause they're mostly grown. I do believe I can actually, with a crushing wheel, break these back down the blocks. So amethyst becomes very easy to get. But now when I start doing Ars Nouveau, I don't have to use lapis. I can use amethyst instead. Who doesn't like the musical blocks? Grab some more of these blocks here. Open these buddings up to where they can work better. And uncover more of them on the way even. So let's just open these up too. Where do I want to put this? Right there. Yeah, there's so many of these budding amethysts hidden in here. All right. So that's probably plenty, but let's grab a few more anyway. And of course, I could always come back later for more. Back out here we go. And I'm going to pause up for a few minutes while I figure out what I'm doing next, which is potentially starting farms. We'll see where I'm going, though. Alright, so it's been a little while since I paused. I went caving and mining a good bit, so I'm processing my new materials. 64 iron for that. I left these in here. I was thinking I was going to start out with a dripstone farm today, but I don't think I really need to farm any of that. I've got plenty underground right underneath me. Alright, there's all of that. Now I just gotta smelt all this metal. That said, I also hammered down some of these and got the stuff I need to be able to make some blaze burners. Guess I had one extra than I needed, so I've got 3 blaze burners I can go fill up. These away. So I've got a decent little bit of iron now, at least. But yeah, once I go and get the blaze burners filled, that's going to be the brass age that I have entered. Just finish up this stuff real quick. Fortunately, it doesn't take long when you're doing small amounts. I'll just save and do one trip together. Let's see, crafting upgrade. Gonna need chest, crafting table, already have one. And upgrade base, which is string and leather. Now, when I was out getting food for myself, I did get more leather. Question is, which box did I put it in? The answer is 2 different boxes. So I'll just do one upgrade for now. And I'm going to need 4 strings for the upgrade. Okay, so yeah, just the 4 strings. I've already got 1 in here, so let's just get 3 more cut down. Speaking of millstoning things, I've got over a stack and a half of wheat flour. Now, one thing I can do, well, that's, there we go. That'll work. Just put that there. And actually I kind of need that for the water as well, or for the lava as well, so let's just... There. Switch that round. Then I can throw this on here and wash that into dough. There's my other 3 strings. I already have a crafting table in my inventory. So let's go ahead and get these done. Whoops. Need a chest. Silly me. Alright. And now I can do that. And now I don't have to worry about losing a slot to carrying around a crafting table. I just have one already here. Results into player's inventory. Alright. There's some dough. I'll probably end off by making another fan and actually setting up a cook for this. But first, I have a need. I don't know why I've got my oak boat on me. I have a need to go and get blaze burners filled. I'll leave the lava there for now. Gyrocopter. So I can fly back to my portal. I probably didn't give myself enough room there. Oh, just enough. Okay. I guess it's not as bad as the biplane I'll be using later once I've got some airports built. Episode 3 Grass Age isn't going to be too bad. Well, I guess it's going to be episode 4 because I'm not going to be doing the mixer and stuff today. I think tomorrow I'll do an episode and get a build going for a workshop. Now I should be able to just land right inside here. Yep, damaged it a little bit, but that's fine. Repairs are free. I'll grab these so I can wall off if I need to in a hurry. Leaving this one in place. I don't think I looked out this way, but I do see a blaze. I also hear bonies. Where they at? Woohoo! It's a good thing I paid attention. That just kind of ends there. Ah! What hit me? Why hit me? Oh. A sneaky little blaze. Okay, so this is definitely the wrong way to have gone. I mean, it was worth checking, but definitely the wrong way. I'm surprised I'm not seeing any more blazes spawning out here. Well, hello, Magma Cube. That stung. I keep forgetting how far these guys can jump. I do know that the mediums and small ones can still hurt. However, ouch. You little parasites. Oh. So now I am in a predicament. I can't fly back out there. I don't have a bed yet, so I actually spawn right back over here. Now, fortunately, that's not loaded over there. My stuff will stay. Wonder if I have the stuff remaining back here to build myself an airship. I have burned up and made some charcoal for myself. An airship doesn't require any runway to take off and fly. That was a painful death. Pain in my arse. Refiguring all my plans now. Right there. Oh, let's see. I have the airship over here. There's going to be 6 sails. So 6, 12, 18, 36 carpets. I'm going to need a new pair of shears. Okay, there's my 36, and I don't have enough for my string. That's exactly as I figured. So that's 3 strings per sail. I need 3 to throw down another bed or something. So let's just knock down this tree. No, I'll actually put a bed down in my cave home finally would be a nice thing. But in the meantime, sleep through this night and get back to harvesting. So I need 18 wool right now. Sadly, I do have more food, but currently that is in my backpack in the Nether. So I guess I could also put together what I need to cook some bread out of that dough. Right, doesn't matter what color wool. Me and my millstone are not picky. So that's 12. Need 6 more. So 4 more. Oh, you're gonna eat right behind me, huh? Two to go. It's just shearing. This one should get that for me. Yep. There we go. So now I'm going to need a campfire. And I suppose I can just go ahead and use the fan setup I already have and save some time. Oh, there we go. That's all of my sprinting capabilities. Nice long walk now. At least I got most of the way back though. I guess taking a little extra isn't gonna hurt nothing. Where are you? I definitely need to actually put myself together some animal farms and plant farms. So once I actually get these blaze burners filled, I can actually easily start doing some pretty nice farms. Okay, so just... Oh, I have 4 raw beef. That is certainly better than nothing. I have the 18 wool I need there, actually, so... Throw that in here. Alright. And what else am I going to need here? 2 hulls and an engine. Oh, well, I have a furnace in here. I have tons of copper. So there's 50 right there. Let's get to work on this engine then. Get that. A blast furnace. So it's going to require 3 smooth stone, another furnace, and some iron. I had some stone, but that's in my backpack, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, so let's do just the 3 needed pieces. I don't have a bucket anymore. Let's just go ahead and make 2 more buckets. That's certainly not going to hurt anything. Pick that up and that. Get those cooked down. Alright, so I'm going to need 12 logs and some more iron so I can make the 2 hulls. Stone needs to be smooth stone. I'm going to need 2 pistons, so more wood and a little bit of redstone. Whoops. I grabbed logs, I needed planks. Alright. Blast furnace. Engine. Six sails and airship. This stuff can all go away. I'm going to put those away too. Don't really need to carry much of anything with me. I definitely want to put my bed down. Right here next to the campfire, nice and warm. That's where my other stack of cobble had gone that I lost before. Let's see. Nothing in here that I need to take anywhere. No. But I do need... I have some charcoal in here. Let's just grab 16 of that. That should be enough. And then we can take off to go get the stuff back. The airship is slow, the wind kicks it around a lot. I could get this to fix it, and I actually had the stuff to craft that, but it's all in that backpack. And actually, I'm not even sure I had all of the stuff to craft it. I just had been gathering it before I decided to go caving and distract myself for an hour. Sometimes we just gotta do those safer things. Okay. Let's hope this works. I don't want to have to make another aircraft just to get around here. Whoa. This thing doesn't appear to like the Nether very much. And I don't blame it. It's pretty flammable. Speaking of flammable, ogred. That was tight. Okay. I don't see any bony ones over here. Search for items. Okay, lots of skellies over here. Lots and lots. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Quit shooting at me. I don't deserve it. Oh, I bet I can land up here and get him. Oh, that was stupid. That was very stupid. I have a tiny edge. Saved a sword. Ah! Ouch. Food, 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 food. Can I use this on a flyby? I can. There's two of them. Quit shooting at me. Just need one more. Okay, this trick was unnecessarily annoying, but I'm out. I can make this flight, no problem. Let's just fly low and get back over there. Okay, here's a direction I can go, I think. Howdy there, fellas. I'm not wearing gold, I know, I'm sorry. Alright. Certainly annoying. But I have made it back with what I was seeking. At bedtime. Alright, so there we go. I got blaze rods. I created a couple of aircraft today. This one will be needed when I decide to make my cargo airship. Part of me wants to kind of go and check that out, but I think I should probably wrap up for the day. So if you enjoyed today's video, go ahead and hit that like button down below. And if you want to see more of what I'm getting up to next time, there's always that subscribe button. So have a good one.